What's up, everybody? Welcome to This Week in Blade. It's your big homie, Quarantine Biz. The US is pretty much going on lockdown. That's why we're doing this next to my fireplace in the house, but skating always happens. It will find a way. Here's Gregory Preston with a Fishbrain. Just a regular old, nothing special Fishbrain. We're talking blading here every single week, even in quarantine. If you're new to this series, consider subscribing and following. Also, like this video and share it with the homies. This is pretty much the only thing you can do since you can't really see the homies. We're gonna start this week off with products. I swear, if COVID fucked up my product flow, we was gonna have some issues. Konjure dropped some new shit, and that new shit is for the newest pro rider, Ryan Parker. There's a lot of new in that. This is a new show. I'm here for it. Look at these orange things. They're literally fire. They're 58 milli, 93 hardness. 93 hardness? Good lord. Imagine the slides? Congrats on getting that wheel, Ryan. They're available everywhere, so get them. Put them under your feet. I'm gonna put this in the product section because it's kind of a product, and fuck it, this is my show. BladerUnion announced the blading events calendar on their website, which is amazing. If you need to know where something's happening and when, this is your source. This is definitely something you want to have in your back pocket, and if you have the BladerUnion app, you can. Plug. It's going to be community ran, which means you, the community. If you're an event creator, fill out the form, submit it, and watch that bad boy get posted. When someone asks you that question that we all hate, where do you even skate? Whip out the calendar and show them. Last bit of product news, S9 Bearings is paying their riders. Who would have thought of that concept? The crew came out with a new line of Abec 7 bearings with different colors representing the different riders on their team. Whichever one you buy sends $1 to that rider. You like roof drops and tank tops? Buy the black bearings to support Stefan Brando. You like long hair and run wizards? Pick up the blue bearings to support Ray Cronenberg. And if you like insane rail switch-ups that don't make any sense when you're telling the homies about it, pick up the red bearings to support Chad Tannenhill. It's such an easy thing, it just might work. Shout out to Derek Henderson and the entire S9 crew for putting this together. It's really dope. Okay, that's gonna do it for products. Let's talk about these events, or the lack thereof. Yeah. Because of COVID-19, the return of PowWow Jam may or may not have happened in Jacksonville, Florida last weekend. You know, we're supposed to be social distancing. What I do know, and am happy to report, is that no one got eaten by gators last weekend. I mean, I was really worried about that. Travis from BladerUnion has your update on things that may or may not have actually happened.
Hey, thanks for that, Biz. So let's talk about the PowWow. The PowWow happened on Thursday, May 12th. That was the only day that the PowWow occurred on. We had a group of people who showed up a few days in advance to help build the course. So big shout out to Blake and the entire team who made it through. There were at least one or two people who I saw get immediately off a plane, drop their backpack, pick up a hammer, and start immediately building ramps. So big shout out to those guys. On Thursday, we had the pool party. The pool party was won by Blake Kelly. Kona has a world-class pool coping, pristine concrete. It was fantastic. So big shout out to Blake Kelly. I think he went away with a couple $100, free pair of skates, a few other things. So super fun event. If you weren't there early, unfortunately you missed out on the only event that took place at the PowWow this year. I do want to side note, Jordan Smith, you're somebody who I hadn't seen skate before. I got to see you skate in person, and you were doing some super sick drop-in grinds, like transfer into backslide, soles, true mizzous. You were handling the pool really well, so I want to personally call you out, man. It was awesome to see you skate. So Friday, we decided to, I gotta check my notes here. On Friday, the PowWow was closed. It was no longer a public event. We decided to not live stream anything, and the PowWow may or may not have continued. If the PowWow continued, we probably would have done 2 events on Friday, I think. That seems like a reasonable amount of stuff. So first and foremost, we probably would have tried to qualify for the finals. There were probably tons of tricks done. Things that stand out to me are like Hurricane Back Royale, really sick lines, really sick transfers, cool wall rides. It would have been a really fun time. So shout out to everybody who would have qualified or skated in the qualifier and continued on to the finals if the PowWow hadn't been closed. Also, we would have done a best trick competition. The best trick competition probably would have been sponsored by some kind of fake company. So let's say there's a company out there that makes wheels. Maybe we'll call them Konjure. Konjure sounds like a fake name. So Konjure would have shown up, built some objects, and we would have been able to skate them. Big wall rides with coping on top. I don't know, just dreaming up in your head. Shotgun boxes, transfers over big gaps, anything you want to see. Along with that, there probably would have been a few people who stood out. Let's make up another name, Wake Shepman. That sounds like a fake name. Sure, something from Star Trek. He would have done full cab alley star, full cab out, something like that. Maybe somebody with 2 first names, Eric Michaels, sure. Misty Flip 900. There's another trick that hasn't been done before and it's not possible. So Eric may have tried this, may have came out in first place. We're not sure. Obviously, those events didn't happen. I do want to take a quick detour from the jokes here. Our friend Fritz did fall during his time at Kona, fell pretty bad, hit his head, fractured it in a few places, had some bleeding on the brain, was taken to the hospital and was in the ICU. I don't have much information myself personally. Biz may have some more information for us. So if you'd like to find out any more, please follow up with Biz or follow up with the guys over at Carriers. They're the skate shop down in Texas. They'll probably have some more information. They'll be posting about it on social media. I just got to meet Fritz for the first time during this contest, and I hope he's okay. From our family to you guys, if there's anything we can do, please reach out to BladerUnion, reach out to any one of us directly. If there's anything we can do for support, we want to support you in your time of need. And anyone who's watching this, I know these are very trying times for a lot of people. There's a lot of unsure feelings out there, but Fritz really does need our help. If you can, please donate anything you can to his GoFundMe, $5, $10, do whatever you can. It would be fantastic. Or if you can't donate, please share it around and get your friends and family who can help. Fritz is going to have a long road to recovery, so we want to make sure he's taken care of. But Fritz, I hope you're okay, man. After that, Saturday, we're going to go back into our script here. Would have been, let's say 4 events, maybe 5. We would have done inline cross, make up another name, Carson Starnes, sure. George Carlin, that's another real name, right? Carson Starnes may have won that. So bomb the snake run, jump up a gap, win some money. I don't know. Carson Starnes, congratulations. Afterwards, we would have done 35 plus. I did see a gentleman with long, luxurious hair, an open t-shirt, minimal buttons. I've heard rumors that was Grant Hazelton. Hopefully he won. Grant was out there shredding on Thursday. So hopefully that continued into Saturday. Again, the contest was closed. Afterwards, we would have done a women's competition. The women's competition would have been won by somebody from Detroit who's really, really good. Skates better than I ever could in 28 years of rollerblading, and definitely don't cry myself to sleep at night whenever I think about how much better she is than me. Congratulations to China. Let's spell it really weird, like Chynna or something like that. So it's not a real name. Probably followed up by somebody from Spain. So Mery, I don't know, Mery, another made-up name. We're just going to spell them differently this time. So congratulations to both Chynna and Mery for coming in and winning the women's competition. And then after that, we would have had the invitational. Probably would have been taken by Montre. He's kind of on fire this year, so hopefully he did some ridiculous things. Like, imagine if somebody built a box and then there was a rail on the other side and you could like transfer between them. Montre probably would have like back royaled 450 and then front royaled. I don't know. He's really good. He could probably do something like that. He probably would have 540'd some crazy drop. He would have misty flipped like 12 times in a run. It's just Montre. So shout out to Montre. Hopefully you won some money for that. That's all the updates I have. There will be some more information hopefully in the future once we kind of navigate our way through the times that we're in right now. But for everybody out there, stay safe, stay healthy. Keep your eye out on BladerUnion for more information as we have it available. Thanks.
Thank you, Travis, for that update on a competition that didn't happen. I do want to take some time out for the big homie Fritz and let you know that the link to his GoFundMe is in the description of this video. Anything helps. We want to see Fritz rolling again, and I want to see another stair bash as soon as he's ready to do it. Okay, let's move on to other events. There are none. Because everything is fucking canceled. All the Bay Area comps that were going to happen are not happening. The Bay Area Skate Series, Gold Comp, and the race at Devil's Slide
Sup?
all canceled, which sucks because I wanted to go to all of those. Look, being alone in my room with my thoughts is not how I want to spend quarantine. Anyways, yeah, I'll let you know when those events are going to be back on. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you get all the updates. Okay, so that's going to do it for the lack of events. Let's talk about these videos. "2020 has taken so much from us. It's been a hard, trying couple of months, people. But when the world taketh, the world giveth. And the world gaveth us a new Mathieu Ledoux section. Listen, dope is an understatement. It's not the right adjective, but it's the only one we have. Desert. It's put together by the Jonas the Film God Sanson and Pen and Pictures. Mathieu destroyed Arizona, and not in the way you're thinking. Better. Look, I have been trying to match this man's style for years. Him, 1-foot tricks like the Kelsos, and top asses like Eric Shrine. And you wanna know what? I'm not even close to any of them. They're too perfect. Every trick is amazing. He's got that Tresor style, so every trick looks like it's supposed to be timed to a dubstep song, and he's supposed to be wearing baggy sweatpants. His ender will blow your mind. Make sure you check that out. It's $5 on their Selfie, which is cheap considering it looks like a motion picture. And since all the movie theaters are closed, you can watch this in your own home and enjoy. Get on that. The new coronavirus is not gonna stop the new Cayenne project. That bad boy is on the way. If we know anything about the Cayenne crew, anything at all, is that this project is going to be incredible. Cuadro. It's got the whole crew back together like they never left, and this time, they're in Mexico. It's going to be as delicious as the tacos. The trailer says it's dropping soon. Don't you just hate that shit? Give us a date, damn it. I'll let you know when it actually drops, but have high expectations. Like, put them up here, because it's gonna be worth it. Carlos Bernal has a quick promo up promoting his Blacker Than Me coffee wheels from Undercover. And besides the wheels looking amazing, this man's skating is just perfect. There's no other way of saying it. He's got some par clips out, there's like 5, and they're all fire, every single one. It makes me want to leave quarantine and try them out myself. Look at this acid line. No one man should have all that power, but Bernal does, and I'm glad he's the one to have it. Now, if he can start riding that USD Pro model so I can get a glimpse of that, we'll be in big business. Okay, that's gonna do it for videos. Let's get social, but like socially distant. Bfree has been skating long before Twib was even a thing, and he's coming up on his 1,000th day of skating in a row, which is incredible. That man has no plans of stopping. Let's get it forever doesn't mean let's get it for right now. And for that, he's giving back. Cash money, baby. He's giving away $20 for the best trick, $20 for the funniest post, and $20 for the best use of time in isolation. So basically how you're getting it forever in quarantine. Best overall post will get an hour video chat lesson from the big homie Bfree through the Bfree Blading Academy, which is dope. Post your clips up by March 26th and use the hashtag Let's Get It Forever. Anyone can enter, you just gotta be blading. Jordan Williams and Wireless Joe Jimenez have some park clips skating Razor Colts like they're in fashion or something. They are, I'm gonna get added for that line, I already know. They're fire and you need to watch them and learn how to skate park correctly. Someone's ATV gets 540'd over. Joe has a really cool cap out of the bowl over a ledge into a really tight space, but I'm pretty sure he knows how to handle himself in tight spaces. Definitely a good watch, will get you hyped. Check those out. Mery Munoz is practicing social distancing by almost falling off her roof. Here's Nils with a banger from the Roces Sicilly trip. Try saying that 5 times fast. I've had it on repeat for like 3 hours. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this week in Blade. Make sure you like this video and comment your favorite news below. As always, make sure you're following BladerUnion.com to keep up to date with everything happening in the blading world. They also have a Patreon, so if you want to support them or this show directly, hit that link in the description. I'm on quarantine, so like, anything helps. Make sure you're following my link tree to get all the Twib updates, skating, quarantine shit. You know the vibes. I'll keep you entertained. For this week's ender, here's Rob Kellet, out of Wuhan, out of quarantine, and doing wall rides high and backwards. This has been Twib in my house. And here's Rob, who is better than me.